This shit ain't nothing to me, you stupid piece of shit.
Wait, what about Drewski's new show?
Oh, it's a dating show like Bachelor style, but he only casted girls from the hood or lesbians.
I've only seen clips of it with that Asian girl who talks with a black accent.
Yeah, the casting is unbelievable. He's so funny in it. Anyways, it's just really
You
good.
like Drewski?
I didn't think I did, but I'm being on the road. I'm limited to just watching YouTube, and someone told me it was good, so I needed something to watch while I ate food, and I chose that, and I was not disappointed. It was very good.
I'll check it out. Everything I've seen with Drewski, I'm like, this man is insufferable, and I can't. You know, he's been indicted on the Diddy trial because he cannonballed onto a prostitute.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
That is a funny bit,
he
though.
Cannonballed onto. That is very funny.
That is, if you're the funny guy in the friend group, that is what you do in that situation.
Like, did he sexually assault someone? No, just regular assault.
Yeah, well, while Diddy and like Jennifer Lopez are being like all serious, someone's got to break the tension, and I do think cannonballing is that.
It is hilarious to see a bunch of drugged people and then him just take his shirt off and go, cannonball!
That's also like a step away from like how Fatty Arbuckle killed that lady, though, like in the silent era. Where it's like, if that's how a woman died at a Diddy trial and they had to cover that up, and it's like,
yeah,
comedian Druski,
smothered
a woman.
Everyone's favorite comedian, Druski.
I don't even like that we call him a comedian.
I wouldn't call him a comedian. I'd call him an internet personality.
He's a content creator.
Also, you're doing the road and you're just watching YouTube. Brother, do I got news for you? Kingdom of Heaven Director's Cut is on YouTube. Some guy uploaded it 9 years ago, and it's all up there.
What is that?
Kingdom of Heaven?
I don't know what it is.
Iconic movie.
What?
That had terrible reviews when it first came out.
Yeah.
But it's because it wasn't the director's cut.
Okay.
Once the
It's
45
probably
minutes,
Ridley Scott's best film.
Was it 45 extra minutes on the director's cut?
Yeah, it's like an hour.
Yeah, it's...
Who is it?
Ridley Scott.
Okay.
You know Alien?
It's about the Crusades.
I know Alien. I'm trying to be more of a film guy.
Exodus, Gods of Men?
I've never seen any of these films, no.
Yeah, fair. I mean, you're too busy watching this Druski.
Yeah,
you're too busy watching 2023's Fat Albert do his thing.
You know what? When it's 2 a.m. and you're eating fried chicken, you're not watching film.
Why are you eating fried chicken?
Are you eating
Racist?
fried? I'm curious if you're eating fried chicken and being like, this is
that's
exactly what
true.
Druski.
Yeah, it
Eating
might
fried
be-
chicken, I feel so close to Druski right now.
And not in a black thing, just in a fat way.
Well, and you know what's crazy is now I'm thinking back to my steps, and there was probably something in my brain where I was eating fried chicken. I was like, what to watch? And the only time I've ever put Druski in the search bar in my entire life. So there might have been some.
That's crazy.
Some
Sometimes when I look in my toilet and I see a huge fucking shit in it, I go, oh, Druski. And I just have to look it up.
He looks like a giant midget.
Yeah, man.
His facial features look like a small person, but they're on a big man. And and his mouth is like too wide. He looks like he could eat a pumpkin like an apple.
I thought he was like mainstream. Everybody knew who he was, and then I was seeing someone a while ago, and I remember being like, "Yeah, you know Druski," and they were like, "Who the fuck are you talking about?"
Well, I think he's black famous trying to become white famous.
Noah.
Yeah.
I was seeing the person a while ago. It was a black girl and her black roommate.
And they didn't know Druski?
They had no idea who.
Druski.
I got to sit there and show a black girl and her black roommate who Druski was, and they were like, "This guy's not funny." And I was like, "Look, it's not for me."
No.
Who is a white famous person who started in black famous?
That isn't or is?
Who started in the realm of black fame? Who broke?
Kevin
through?
Hart. Lil Kev.
Fair.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Lil Kev the Bastard.
Lil Kev the Bastard.
Is that what they call him?
That's his original stage name.
Lil
Lil
Kev
Kev
the
the Bastard.
Bastard.
Also,
That's so sick.
I didn't know the Bastard. I knew he was Lil Kev.
Lil Kev the Bastard.
Lil Kev the Bastard. I think it's a lot of comics.
Probably a lot of
comedians.
Especially like Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, of course.
Denzel Washington went the other way.
Started white, went
He
black.
started out in white famous. He ended in black famous.
Yeah, same with Will Smith.
Will Smith is trying to claw into. He's trying to be Asian famous at this point. He'll take anyone.
John Cena is definitely the guy who's trying to be Asian famous.
Yeah,
John
for sure.
Cena strikes me as the guy who's like, I'm going to be so fucking famous in China.
I like pretty girls.
Have you heard that song?
No, it's John Cena.
No, I wish.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Oh, I have. Yeah, my brother showed me his rapping.
Really bad.
Yeah, well, you know what? But good for a guy who's in his 50s with 2 kids. Context included.
That's
Is
what
that
we're judging rap by these.
How many
days?
kids
No, but
they
I was
have?
just like, if that was my dad, I'd be like, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but his kid was in Karate Kid.
No, I'm
His
saying.
kid wore a house on his head.
Here's my argument. Also with LeBron James, when people are like, LeBron is so corny, it's like, yeah, he's 40 and has 3 kids and seems to be a pretty good
I
dad.
agree
Then
with
why
this.
why
I
is
agree with
Gary
this.
Oldman more dripped out than ever?
True. Okay, that's a good point. That is a good point. Why
He
is
doesn't even know Gary
why is
Oldman is.
Gary
I know
Oldman
Gary
out-
Oldman. I know.
Why is Gary
Different
Oldman
Strokes.
out on the court doing ISO and fucking dunking on people? Then, hey, why don't you riddle me this?
I don't know what you're referring to. I do know who Gary Oldman is.
Gary
but what
Oldman, he only does ISO basketball, dude.
Gary
He goes
Oldman.
in. Gary Oldman does straight fundamentals. He's an actor, but
I know he's an actor.
I'm
He's-
pretending that he's LeBron James and he does basketball.
Oh wait, who am I thinking of? I'm thinking about the little guy from Different Strokes.
What you talking about? That guy?
Oh, Gary Oldman is.
That's Gary Coleman. He's dead.
Yeah, he is dead. That's why I had to do the
You're
math.
thinking of. No, you're thinking of.
I was like, he played basketball.
brother. You're thinking, brother.
He's just doing little Muggsy Bogues out there.
He's
Jumping.
You're thinking of Gary Coleman the bastard. You're thinking of
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
little Gary.
Little Gary the bastard.
Oh, is Gary Oldman he's in Batman?
Yes. Yeah.
He's-
He plays
okay, I
the,
do know him.
What's the detective?
Commissioner
Commissioner
Gordon.
Gordon.
You know what happened to me recently? As soon as I turned 25, I got really into Batman.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no.
I feel like it's supposed to be the reverse. I feel like you're supposed to hit 25 and be like, I don't like Batman anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was never a superheroes guy, and then suddenly my brain changed. Where I was like, The Dark Knight is he's a genius, and also is the new Batman. And I also bought a comic book recently, which is
Whoa.
good.
Whoa, you're
And I've been
deep
watching
in.
the cartoon from the 90s.
So
That
you-
is a good cartoon.
You started.
That is a good cartoon.
It's like how Denzel started in white famous and has become black famous. You started as a guy that got pussy, and you're gonna die as a virgin.
Yeah, I started as like a Christopher Nolan fan and ended up a virgin. Yeah,
Yeah, and you ended up as a Bruce Timms fanatic.
It might end up there. Yeah, we are headed there.
That's
Unfortunately,
fucking what prompted it. So you're on the road and it's you just watching Druski and Batman.
Yeah, I think I was on the road and I was having like a borderline manic episode similar to today where I had too many coffees and exercise. And I was like, I think I might be God, and I need to watch Batman Begins in Charles Haycock's spare room by myself on my laptop, and then it spiraled from there where I kept just only watching
Damn,
Batman.
have you done Batman Beyond yet?
No.
Well,
That's
that
the
is
best
a good one. Yeah.
Is-
That's
Which
the
one's
best
that?
one. You'll see. It's Bruce Wayne when he's very old and gray, and then he brings on a new Batman, but it's in the future.
Is that but who's acting in it? As
Oh no,
Batman?
there's not a movie of it. It's an
an animated
animation.
series.
Oh god,
And-
that sounds
You're gonna love it.
awesome.
It's
Yeah.
sick, and also they were supposed to do a movie about it, I believe, in like the early 2000s, and it got scrapped.
Okay.
There's a comic line now too of it.
It's sick.
Yeah,
it's great.
I tried the new Batman cartoon on Amazon.
Terrible.
First episode, the Penguin is a lady, and it upset me more than I thought it would upset me.
Same. I had no idea. I was
Yeah.
like, this looks sick. It looks like they're doing like a throwback. And I put it on, and then I had friends that were like, no, how they did it is really smart. And I was like, I'm never gonna get there. I'm never gonna learn how they did it smart.
No,
But when I saw
me
Lady
neither.
Penguin, I was like, I don't want to watch her get beat up.
Yeah, I don't want to see her hit anyone with the cane either.
Yeah,
Is she like kind of a hot penguin, or is she?
No,
gross?
no, she's like a stud penguin.
Oh,
she is
Sam
busty.
J is the penguin. I love it.
Kind of.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's got some yams on her. There's a lot to contend. The thing about the Batman, if it doesn't feel vaguely anti-Italian, it doesn't work.
Yeah, the
He
new
has
one
to be
was.
beating up Italians.
Yeah.
It felt like it was always Italians or Hispanic people. That's what the two felt like.
It depends on well, Hispanic people is the realistic version, but in the fun 40s one,
True.
it's Italians.
It's Italians.
Well, he's beating up homeless people for the most part who are Hispanic, and then he's fighting the mob who are Italian. So I
Or
think it's
Italian.
both. I think it can be both.
I mean, in this
Damn.
fun Gotham world, yeah.
And a fun, dude. That would be fucking sick if Batman came into Vancouver.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
That would be
Downtown
bad.
East Side to see him walk through and just be like, holy, you can't help these guys. He's like, are you gonna fight them? No, I can't.
This is where it will start.
This truly.
Yeah.
The Ra's al Ghul is already in this city.
Well, what's going to happen is he has to fight the Sackler family.
I don't know who the Sackler family
They
is.
invented opioids.
Oh, dope sick people.
I think they're the Sackler
Yes.
family, right? Is that the right name?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I
you're
think-
absolutely right.
Yeah, that'll be the Ra's al Ghul as the Sackler family.
Yeah, dude. Did you watch Dope Sick?
No, it would make me too sad, I think.
Give it a watch.
What would be a good gender swapped Batman villain?
Catman.
Catman? Who
That's
is
I want to
it?
see
Actually
I want to see
Catman
Catman
Williams.
Do, Catman do.
And it is Cat Williams.
It's Catman Williams.
Listen up here, Bobo.
I would love to see Catman in the Batman series. Forget Catwoman. I want to see Catman.
That actually sounds. If there was a Catman and he had the personality of Cat Williams,
yeah,
that would
instead
be
of
great.
instead of Poison Ivy, it's Toxic Ivy or Toxic
There we
Ivan.
go.
Toxic
Yeah.
Ivan. There you go.
Toxic Ivan.
Toxic Ivan. See?
He's
Also, who'd
he's a
play
Russian,
that?
Russian gardener.
No, he's just a really bad boyfriend.
You told me that you knew where we were going, but you don't even know where we're going. So give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Just snatches it out of her
Your
hand.
friends don't like me. They don't like when I come. I'm not going to come. They don't include me in
You
conversation.
say
would
that
I
guy
even
is
go?
just your friend, but I think he wants to fuck you. You cannot hang out with that guy anymore.
Girls in Russia don't have a gay guy with them all the time.
Yeah, I am not convinced he's full gay.
I
You
don't
are
even
with him,
think Kevin
he's touching
is gay.
you. If he does again, I will punch.
Kevin told me he watches UFC. He is not gay.
That's good.
Always with your friends. Always with your friends doing things. Why are you never home with me?
I think Alice is a cunt.
Yeah, just a really toxic boyfriend, and Batman's like, well, I can't really beat him up here, but yeah, that is a bad relationship. I don't really know what to tell you.
Toxic
Yeah.
Kevin.
Toxic Ivan comes in.
Toxic Ivan.
She's watching something on the TV, and he just goes, what? No, just fuck. And just snatches it from her hand.
Toxic. Yeah, I like. It's like kind of what Elon Musk thought of Irony Man. It's kind of what we did there. Just went to play on words on the name and
Yeah.
imagine it from there backwards.
Comedically, we're at the same level as Elon Musk.
Remember when he tweeted
Geniuses?
Elon
That's where
Musk?
we're operating right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's crazy. She got into Batman. What else you been? Yeah, I know you're not getting in any fucking pants, eh?
Batman, let me think. I've been trying to be a movie guy. Not great at it. Watching a lot of Coen Brothers.
Ooh,
Love a movie with a bunch of ugly actors. Something about that really works for me.
it is good.
It's
Yeah.
so much better
I
when
am
they're
totally
all.
with you on that. Like watching a good British TV show, and you're like,
Yeah.
everyone's a phenomenal actor, and you're like, and they're all fucking hideous.
I watched 12 Angry Men the other day, and that's a breath of fresh air. Just 12 white guys with no hairline.
12 white guys, and then every now and again, like, a dude that just has no justification when they're like, why are you doing this? He's like, I don't like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're doing a gender swap on that one too. It's called 12 Passive Women.
Yeah, 12 regular women.
They're doing a gender swap on that one. It's called The View.
The other thing that's great about 12 Angry Men is there's one guy who's like the comedic relief, and his only kind of quality is that he is Jewish.
Which already hilarious.
He's like, it's hot in here, and that's his only, and it's so funny.
It
Like,
would've
you
been
can tell he's the nervous guy.
We got to bring that back.
a Jewish man complaining about how hot it
And
is.
that's the only comedic break.
Yeah.
It's just a guy being like, "Does anyone have change for the bus?"
And that is one of the characters,
That
and he's
is-
funny the whole time.
Yeah, it felt like all of Hollywood was like, what if we had like really hilarious Jewish guy in each movie? And then they're like, okay, there was a brief period with like Mickey Rourke in the 70s and whatnot where they're like, okay, what about Chinese guys?
That
What if
did
they played
happen.
angry
There-
Chinese
It was
roommates?
John. It
Yeah.
was not a brief period. There was a very long time. And guess what? They didn't let the Asians into Hollywood, so they just put weird eyelids on a white actor.
No, I know.
And they
I
were
saw
like,
that. Was
"Do
it
your
Breakfast
thing."
at Tiffany's
Breakfast
with
at
the
Tiffany's.
with the Asian landlord where you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Mickey Rooney.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Very fun.
Well,
Very fun.
very interesting.
Why not, eh?
Hey, pretty good. I watched last night. We're starting fresh with my girlfriend. The Simple Plan documentary.
I didn't know that
Why-
existed.
There's a
Is
Simple
that one
Plan
on
documentary on Amazon Prime.
Why is it good?
No.
Yeah,
I've
they're
never
not.
hated a band because I watched it because she liked Simple Plan when she was like 12.
Yeah, there's a lot of us did.
No.
What's a Simple Plan song?
I do anything
Got it.
just to hold you
No,
in my arms.
the big one was I'm just a kid
Oh.
and life
Oh,
is a
of course.
nightmare.
Are they Canadian?
Yeah,
They
they're
are.
from Montreal. They
Yeah.
speak French, dude.
Do they really?
Yuck. Yeah.
Oh, that's
They're like, oh, je m'appelle Pierre.
Oh, I do remember them.
yeah.
It's funny how Canadian punk pop kind of disappeared because of CanCom is just not on Spotify anymore.
They
No one gives a shit about
Well,
it.
that was
yeah.
just such a genre my whole life. Is like these Canadian, like Mariana's Trench or that type of
Yeah.
thing. They were
They're from
they
here.
seemed really famous because we only had FM radio, and now
100%.
Spotify exists. That whole genre just disappeared, and maybe
I
it's a
remember
good thing.
being in elementary school and and the school across from me, I was friends with a bunch of kids, and one of the kids being like, our teacher, her son is the drummer for Faber Drive. And I remember being
Whoa.
like, holy shit, he's a fucking celebrity. And now I've grown up, I'm signed to the same label as Faber Drive, and I'm like, holy shit, he's not doing well. He never was doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very fucking bizarre.
I thought Prozac was a worldwide hit band that toured the world.
I've never even
and was
heard of
doing arena.
www. I got your email. www.nevergetoveryou.
I have no idea who this is.
Me neither.
They're older than Gorillaz. They were also an animated band. The guy sang in a British accent from Toronto. Maybe 100,000 hits on YouTube.
Damn.
They are.
Wow.
I thought that they were doing Colosseums in Rome, and then I was like, they were
Yeah.
doing the Rivoli in Toronto.
That is the Canadian entertainment experience across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially all these cities. Like I was watching Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, where it's like a love letter to Canadian rock and roll, and now it's just a corporate landscape that's like might as well be owned by Chase Bank at this point.
Yeah, and then in order to survive, you have to like cut corners and be like, oh, we need a little bit of funding, and then there's no energy anymore, and you're like, there's nothing here. Except
No.
for Atlantic Canada keeps being like, this is where hip hop comes from, and the rest of Canada's like, is it?
Well, there's that
I
guy.
know
I keep
about
hearing
that.
about Pat Stay. That guy, he's like the battle rapper that
rapper,
died.
yeah.
He's the only one I know, but they do stand on that he was the GOAT.
They love Classified too.
I
unironically.
remember
Classified
working
is awesome,
with
Yeah,
a.
right. Like
I did.
they all do that. They're all like Classified does.
I worked with a comedian
Represent.
from the States, from Los Angeles, and I remember it was with Alex Carr, and Alex Carr's like, "Oh, I'm from Halifax, like this area," and the guy's like, "Oh, where Pat so and so's from," and I was like, "This is insane."
Yeah,
Like,
people
this
know
is
him.
crazy that
He
he's
was
that
not
well.
Pat so and so. With Pat Stay. Say it
Sorry,
with your
I don't know.
chest.
I don't watch. I remember trying to watch battle rap when I was in high school and being like, "This is the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen."
I
in my
actually
life.
like battle rap. Shockingly, I think it's kind of fun.
I just remember watching it and being like, "Jesus, this is brutal."
When they lose, it's devastating.
Yeah,
Like
really.
when you fumble a single word and everyone's like, "Oh!" It's fun to watch.
Damn.
It's like roast battle.
What would you watch? King of the Dot?
I did actually watch King of the Dot.
King of the Dot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember hating it because there was no beat. It would just be. It was literally just guys talking.
There's a guy. It's a Wigger talking,
Yes.
Yeah.
almost exclusively.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, crazy you said that.
Is it?
I haven't heard that.
Are we
in a
not
long
allowed to
ass
say
time.
that word anymore?
Brother, no.
Bleep that, eh?
But then everybody's gonna think you said the
Oh,
N-word.
the worst one.
Everyone's
yeah.
gonna be like, "Oh shit,
Oh,
it's an
yeah.
N-word talking." We can just cut it out. You're good.
No.
It's fine. You know what's funny?
Is that why every time I say that word, it gets a huge laugh? I don't know. We weren't supposed to say that anymore.
Last time I did a podcast, the two guys kept saying it, and I said I don't feel comfortable saying that, and then they made fun of me. So I really went for it this time. And you guys reacted how I reacted on the last one. That's the difference when you come from Alberta, I suppose. People are still ripping the W word.
in Alberta, you're like a pussy liberal, and then you come out here, and everybody's like, "You're a little rough for how we do things."
But
out here."
Alberta,
That is
you
exactly
guys also,
what I am. That is true.
You guys also have a lot of them.
Yeah, well, I would say Saskatchewan more has the DC Shoes Monster Energy guys still.
Yes.
Like that
That's
that
kind of sick.
province is stuck in 2004.
Kind of
And
love
they
it.
almost like they just got over Jinkos in Saskatoon, I think.
That's kind of paradise. So I could
Oh,
go
it's
there
not,
and
man.
rep Slipknot and Limp Bizkit and be like, "Who's getting in?" And
No,
they're all
you
like,
could go there and listen to Tupac exclusively,
Oh,
and
that
they'd be like,
sucks.
"Nice, fuck yeah, Tupac."
Yeah, it's the type of guys that are still like our Eminem is the GOAT.
Right.
Not saying
Whereas
he's
we know that it's classified.
Whereas we know that it's Pat.
Pat Stay. I saw
You're
Classified.
really ripping on Pat Stay.
I think there's something so lame about battle rap. I'm sorry.
That's fun. I think there's something lame about being into battle rap, but battle rap in and of itself, if you're good at it, is cool.
Anytime the GOAT of anything is Canadian, I just have to think it's cool.
100%.
And I haven't
So-
watched it at all, but I'm like, if he's from Halifax and everyone says he's the GOAT, then
Did
he's.
you salute the
wrestling.
TV as Shea Gilgeous-Alexander won MVP and then won the championship?
No, I said it should have been Steve. Give it to Steve.
What?
Steve Nash.
No, I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
No,
that.
I was just joking.
was
No, I was
like, what?
happy. I was happy. I just love Steve Nash so. You know what's crazy that I was doing today?
Really most slept on back-to-back MVP of all time, eh?
So, well, I was watching Chris Paul highlights by myself in Alex's apartment thinking about how awesome Steve Nash was.
That's Noah. That is the whitest thing.
Well, I was watching Chris Paul too. In my defense,
It is true. CP3 coming through.
Bag Work. There's a whole channel just called Bag Work, and it shows awesome guards who do cool crossovers. I was happy about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, though. Is he foul baiting? That's the big debate.
Who who gives a shit?
That's
Trey
what I
Young.
think.
Sorry, Darcy. I know this is boring to you.
I'm learning. I
Trey
like
Young
learning.
foul baited non-fucking stop, and everyone's like, Trey Young's incredible, and I was like, all he fucking does is draw fouls. Steph Curry kind of did too.
Well, do you know who I really love on that team was Lou Dort? And I don't know, he's a Canadian, and I don't know what it is about me being a guy who doesn't play basketball anymore, but I just love defense so much.
You love defense, I think, because that's what the white guys do.
Oh, I was so bad at it, though.
I feel like defense, like that's one that, like, if there's a white, like Alex Caruso, everyone's
Oh,
like
my
defensive
God.
juggernaut, and I'm like, yeah, he doesn't really score, so like it's good that he's locking him down.
I will watch Alex Caruso just defensive tape breakdowns for a long time.
It is very
I will.
fun. Yeah.
There should be microphones on all the players in the NBA so we can hear if they fart when they jump.
There is microphones on them.
Do you hear them fart when they jump?
Yeah, I never hear fart when they jump, but some of their interactions are kind of funny.
That's the only thing I'd want to hear.
Yeah, they are kind of
There's a guy
funny.
going, "Oh, here we go."
Actually, surprisingly, a lot of them are not have as. I feel like the NBA cracks down so hard since Allen Iverson. A lot of their personalities really not shine through the way they formerly did.
Yeah, it's going
Right.
to be the NHL soon, I think.
You think so?
Where they're just all so media trained. Like, I think it'll be
yeah.
better than the NHL money-wise.
Yeah.
But I think just the way those guys are so media trained and have no personality and just talk about how fun the sport is.
And
Well,
then
dude,
every now and again, Brad Marchand comes along, and you're like, "This is the greatest thing ever."
Yeah, and he licks a face, and you're like, that is what a hockey guy thinks is funny.
That is true.
Growing up with hockey guys, you're like, oh, that goes crazy in the locker room is being just homosexual.
Oh yeah, shoving your finger up another guy's butt is like the funniest thing to them.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like,
it's funny that any athlete that is people think is funny, have to go in a comedic situation, and you realize that they just only can say that they're gay or from the streets. That's their only riffing.
you're acting like that isn't funny.
It is funny. Well,
I'm
talking.
gay and in the streets. Come here.
I'm gay in these streets.
I was watching. You know those old videos with Conan where he tries a video game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those videos are great.
They're funny, but there's one with Marshawn Lynch and Rob Gronkowski, and it's crazy how those are like the two funniest athletes ever, and they cannot riff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Rob Gronkowski had a JFL gala.
I
think
mean,
they
the fact
gave
that they
him
get
one.
hit in the head so fucking much.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it's
Yeah.
Blake Griffin's he's entertaining.
he also had a JFL gala, and
did.
Rob Gronkowski has a Showtime comedy special.
Jesus
he does.
Christ.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Pretty great stuff. But the whole thing is about how cool he is.
Yeah.
It's all about how much pussy he gets and how many touchdowns he scores.
Jesus Christ, man. Seriously?
So they should put a microphone on his pants to see every time he farts during the special. And
I
it
would
be
like
little
a
bit
I would like
better.
a camera on the tip of his penis to see it every single time it goes into a
Let
fleshlight.
me watch him pee, but I want to watch it come down like a waterfall.
I want a POV looking like it's a big old river flowing out, and then it pulls back, fisheye view, and you realize it's actually just a penis.
I cannot wait until we have the technology to put a GoPro on a black porn star's penis. I want to see that POV.
Brother, it's already there. You just gotta mount it right there.
Put it right on the tip. Right on the tip.
Oh, right on the
Black
tip.
porn star's penis, little GoPro, and then I want to watch it at Science World.
And doctors no longer use scopes when they're looking into your intestine or down your throat. A guy will just walk in and just shove it down.
Yeah.
And just be like, what?
They
Come
go,
on, hop in.
it's worse than we think. Jadavius and a huge man comes out and just scrubs.
Yeah, now you haven't eaten in the last 12 hours, correct?
Yeah.
He just jams
He's
it up
buttering
there.
himself up.
Because you're about to be full.
He's looking at them just going like this.
I do wonder though. Do you think they fart when they play basketball? Because I wonder if it's like.
Brother, yes.
But you don't fart on stage and stand up because your adrenaline's so high.
I have farted on stage before.
I think that means you've reached a level of comfortability on stage that
I know. I think I just ate so much of Susie's food. I think I was at that club, ate a bunch of Susie, the owner of the club's food, and was just like, "Holy shit!" And they're like, "You're on." And I was like, "I have never had more bean and queso in my life."
Dude, I've
And then
been
I got up there, farted, and then the audience was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Yeah, it is unfortunate that every comedy club makes fart food.
True.
It's just chicken strips and just tacos and just
Nachos,
big burgers.
beans,
Yeah,
Big
nachos.
old burger.
I've been trying to get jacked, so I've been upping my protein, and oh my god, am I farting so much and so bad.
Have you been having crazy diarrhea?
Not crazy diarrhea, but weird poops.
Yeah.
I will say this, I wipe for about 45 minutes every day. I'm wiping and I'm
Gotta
wiping,
get the
I'm
bidet,
wiping.
brother.
Gotta get that would speed things up tremendously in my life.
doing scoops? Or are you taking protein powder?
I'm doing scoops, and I'm on creatine, which I don't think that
Oh, don't
helps.
do that, bro.
And 0 vegetables.
Yeah. Okay.
No, just called them vegetables.
Vegetables. Vegetables.
Vegetables. So,
So I've been watching a lot of Drewski.
So, yeah, your
all I
day.
can imagine is a doctor just getting corrected by just some guy.
Vegetables.
He's like, "Did you say a vegetables? You said I'm gonna be a vegetable my whole life. You sound like an idiot right now."
I just imagining you like doing a press tour. Like, what does the day of a comedian look like? You're like, I wake up, start pooping, watch Batman and Drewski. By the end of the day, I've done pooping.
That is mostly it. I do
take
go to the
shits all
gym.
day.
Takes me a long time to get there. Wake up slow, eat a bunch of protein, a bunch of creatine, and then spend so long on the toilet. And just little farts all day that really clear a
What
room.
protein are you taking?
Whey.
Okay, yeah.
So really up in the dairy, really not up in the veggies at all. Really farting a lot.
I also like. Are
shitting
you
a
counting
lot.
macros, or are you just doing like calorie stuff?
Just calorie stuff.
Oh,
Just
okay.
straight protein.
Yeah.
Which is not
I-
a great way to do it, I don't think.
No, don't do
No.
that.
If I do the macros, I'm just not going to do it.
No, you can. I'll show you an app that's easier to do it. It's
I'm
like
just-
MyFitnessPal, but you kind of can just scan it. It's way easier. Than
I don't know what it is about my brain, but I refuse to stray from the Notes app. I do absolutely I do all my workouts for the past 6 years on Notes app.
Dog, dude, I will show you the fucking thing.
No, not gonna do it.
Why?
I used to go on
You're
runs
just
and
gonna
just
get
use,
fat. You're just gonna be like, hit my calorie goal. Yep.
I did do
12
that.
Big Macs. Like,
during COVID. I was doing straight calories, and I was doing like 4,000 calories a day, and did get kind of jacked,
Jesus
but I
Christ.
looked like I drowned. Like if you saw pictures of just my face, you probably thought I was 350 pounds,
damn.
and then I just gained a little bit of muscle.
Yeah, you're doing a bunch of creatine. That's just like water weight on you.
Creatine and like melted ice cream. I went Rob Mack style.
Brother, what the
This
fuck?
was I was 19 and I was so skinny my whole life, and I was just like I just need to prove to myself that I can gain weight. So I was up in the calories, not counting macros, not counting protein even, and just gained probably 30 pounds in a couple months,
Jesus.
and then lost it immediately as soon as life got regular again. Lost it all. I
right.
fluctuated for a guy of my stature. Fluctuated weight. I also moved out of my parents' house. Went back down to 150 immediately.
Damn, your parents were just like, Noah, come up for dinner. We have some melted Neapolitan.
Pretty
Get it
much.
in ya.
Yeah, I was. I'll show you pictures. I looked really crazy. And
I
then
am curious. Why? What's happened? Why are you suddenly like, God, I gotta get weight on me?
well, I think I was an athlete growing up and could never keep weight on. And coaches were always like, "You got to get your weight up." And then during college, well, especially COVID, I was like, "Well, let's see if I can just fucking do it." And then I did it, and then I was jacked, but I looked bloated and bad. And then I was like, "Oh, okay, I can do it." And then I lost a lot of weight, but in my mind, I was still jacked. And then everyone was like, "No, you're looking skinny." I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude?" But
It's the best headspace to be in, where you're just mentally jacked.
Yeah.
yeah, I was like,
Completely normal.
pictures from when I moved out of my parents' house. I was so gaunt and had the mentality that I could still bench like a plate in a little bit.
Are
And-
you? First of all, this whole thing is insane.
Yeah,
Also, just being like gaining weight. Are you playing a game? Nope. You eating veggies? Nope.
no,
Doing cardio?
Do
Hell
you not
no.
eat vegetables?
I'm doing cardio. When I remember to. I'm
You're
still.
a little boy. You don't eat veggies.
I go in and out for a while.
You're watching Batman and not eating veggies, and you're 25.
Dude, I will. Yeah, you
my life is so awesome.
You are living the life of a kid whose parents are gone for a weekend.
He's Kevin
Yeah, I
McAllister
know.
from
I'm
Home
gonna eat a
Alone.
bunch of melted chocolate ice cream and watch Drewski.
Correct. Not refuting anything.
How's Batman gonna defeat Harley Quinn this time?
Eating Neapolitan, and then looking in the mirror and going,
wow. Wow.
I am doing that all the time. All those. Well, I think Batman did lead to this, where I was like, I have to lock in.
yeah.
I was really close to being an anime guy, but that was
So Batman
nipped that
is,
in the bud.
you look at Batman's weird animated body, and you're like, that's what I want to look like.
no,
and
I
then
watched Batman Begins, where he does the training shit, and I was
Right.
like, that is me with the comedy.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's like
November might have been a manic episode for me in hindsight.
no, I think that's like our generation's curse, in the same way that like previous comics all thought that they were. Who's the guy that wore the leather jacket and he died young?
Sam Kinison?
Close, yeah.
Andrew
like,
Dice Clay?
no, Andrew Dice Clay's alive. The
Oh,
one that
I know
died.
who the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's on. Once we say it, we'll feel like idiots.
I know.
Texas comic started with Sam Kinison.
Ron White?
Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks,
Hicks,
right.
Or like other older comics all thought they were Bill
Right.
Hicks, but they were like,
I'm the rebel. I fucking tell it how it is. I'm the one they don't want you to hear about. Do you know that the government's bad?
and everyone's like, whoa. And then our generation is watching Batman being like, I do that, but with open mics.
Have you seen that Iranian president like a few years ago was like, you can't even kill Canadian heroes because all their heroes are SpongeBob?
No,
Or he
what?
said that about
What?
Americans. He was like, Americans, they're hard to fight because like here, like we have political leaders that they can kill. We can't kill any of their heroes because all their heroes are Spider-Man and SpongeBob.
That's so fucking funny.
That's really
That's
funny.
funny, but also like from a Western perspective, you're like, hell yeah, they are, idiot.
Yes.
You can't defeat our gods.
Yeah, my gods are Rocky and Batman. Kill them.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just write one where they didn't die. Nothing you can do to kill our
Say
guys.
they didn't dead.
Yeah, the fact that Philadelphia has a Rocky statue is fucking has a Rocky statue so close to the memorial for what president or what sort of national landmark it is, and then they put in
The
a
Liberty Bell.
maybe,
Well, yeah,
and then they
probably.
put in a fucking Rocky giant
And then,
statue, and I'm
as
like, this
Bill
is
Burr
a
pointed out, Joe Fraser's from there.
That is true. I also just got into Rocky, and that's also doing a similar.
right, dude.
Oh,
No,
that'll-
Rocky does do it, man.
It just got on Amazon Prime, and me and my roommate have been watching them and just getting
I
fired
mean,
up.
the
Yeah.
first one is one of the greatest films
it's
ever
truly
made.
It's
incredible.
really, really good.
And then the second and third one are just hell yeah.
And then the fourth,
Yes.
dude. But the fourth, once they get James Brown singing that "Living in America,"
Yeah.
oh bang! Are you on the fourth yet?
no, we just finished the third.
Fourth is actually good. Fourth actually is a good
Which
movie.
is one with Clubber Lang?
Well, isn't the
Oh, I can't
that's
remember.
that's a third.
That's the third?
That's
third
the
is
third
good.
one.
That's yeah.
That one's
are actually
good. That
pretty
one's
solid
fun.
movies.
Third
and
is
it's-
a ton of fun.
He's training in L.A. It's a different background. He's
Mr.
friends with Apollo Creed. It is
Mr.
cool.
T, Mr. T's just
I
killing
pity
people.
the fool. Yeah,
I pity the fool.
pretty awesome. But the fourth isn't the fourth one where he solves like the Cold War.
Yeah, he fights against the Russian dude,
If
isn't
he
it?
dies,
Yeah.
yeah.
If he dies, he
He
dies.
dies.
He
Yeah,
fights
yeah.
Ivan Drago.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, because was it Creed 2 where he fights Ivan Drago's son?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
I actually like the Creed
They're
movies.
great movies.
They are good movies.
Stallone knows what the people want.
Exactly. Stallone is a man of the people.
Rambo are good too. Rambo's another one. First movie, a fantastic film, one of the best films ever made. And then the second one, he's just
Back
fighting
in Vietnam,
with-
just shooting people.
I think that you might be right.
He goes back to Vietnam.
No, I
to
think the
free a bunch
second
of,
the second one he fights alongside the Taliban against the Russians.
the second one. I think he goes back to Vietnam to free prisoners of war,
Maybe you're right.
and then he just starts killing so many Vietnamese people, and it ends with him being like, "I just wish Americans treated former vets as well as they did their politicians." And then it's like an applaud break,
Yep.
basically, as the movie
It's
ends.
What
almost
a
like the end of the
genius.
Cold War.
Yeah, beautiful.
And then maybe it's the third one. I thought it was the second one. Where
I
he
don't know.
goes-
There's
he
so many. That first Rambo is a great movie.
fights with the Taliban. Taliban are the good guys, and he fights against the Russians in Afghanistan.
We've lived long enough to kind of see the Taliban become the good guys again, eh?
We've lived long enough to see the Taliban release promos on TikTok that are pretty sick.
That
Yeah.
are pretty fucking funny. One of the funniest videos was after they fled the base, and it was just them on those like UFC warm-up machines, just going like that, and he's in like the full Arab outfit, just working out. I was like, this is awesome.
Well, it's funny that Shane Gillis is seen as a Republican comedian, and he's single-handedly humanized the Taliban more than anyone in history, probably. He really made them look kind of awesome,
Yeah.
but gets
Yeah.
painted as the right-wing MAGA guy.
He had that bit where he was like, if you play the boys are back in town over top of them, like retaking Kabul, it actually seems kind of fun. That was his bit. And then people made the video and everyone was like, hell yeah. And it's
Yeah.
like, they are the enemy.
Yeah.
They're making sure women can't go to school and like beheading them when they
Yeah, but
Yeah.
try to
I
vote.
mean, is that so bad?
Is that so bad? I will say, if women weren't in school, my grades would have looked a lot more impressive.
Ranking on a bell curve. These girls are smart.
They are
They don't need
smart.
school.
I would have, A, not been called a bully, B, been a lot more impressive at the end of the year.
Yeah, that is true. Speaking of the Creed films, have you seen Sinners?
Yeah,
What did you think?
great.
I liked
I
it.
didn't like it, But you can't say that or else everyone calls you racist.
It's true.
It's
well,
hard to criticize.
It's just a movie about black people dancing and having fun, and then
and vampires.
The thing that I say, is I go, oh, my favorite character was the vampire, and to be honest, every other part of it wasn't that interesting.
Well, it just felt like two completely different movies.
It was, and it was great.
That's what I think that was my stick.
Also,
it was just like, it is two different movies.
In a movie about the power of music, my favorite song was the Irish song.
I think that's well
Which
agreed
is-
on, though.
yeah.
I think everybody's kind of agreed that
When
was
he's
the
like
best
doing
track.
blues and stuff
The
like
Rocky
that,
Road
and I
to
was like,
Dublin?
could take it or leave it. And then they all start doing an Irish jig, and I was like, suddenly, I am here.
Yeah.
It was like,
I liked the movie a lot. I do think it's a movie that in 10 years people will be like, that really wasn't that great.
I don't know if it's going to age well. I think it's also the Marvelification of watching movies where it's like there's literally a baptism and people are like, that represents a baptism. You know, or like it's like such a direct metaphor and people are like, whoa.
Sinners is,
Yeah.
I like Sinners.
I liked it.
Sinners is good. Did you like From Dusk Till Dawn? Like
Didn't see it.
It's like the same movie.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
And I have
exactly.
liked his other movies. I did like
actually-
Creed a lot.
I would argue that Sinners was better from Dusk.
Oh, for sure it was.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
It was a better film.
And
just
I
in
also
general.
think it would have been way cooler if Sinners was branded not as a horror film. Like if the vampire introduction, I think that would have been way more interesting. But they also did it a little too early.
It
so.
kind of was. Yeah, I think the marketing wanted to sell it.
Which
So,
fair,
I
and it
get
fucking sold, man. I like it, but
I wanted
am
the
with you.
vampire to
I
have his
also
own
walked
movie.
in being like 99% on Rotten Tomatoes, which that might have
Yeah,
ruined. 'Cause it's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You said you're not a film guy, so what did you like around that time? Were there any POCs in it, or was it just a movie about a white guy?
Well, I will say the viewing experience.
Oh my God.
Yeah, maybe that got in the way.
It was a little diverse.
A little diverse. Couldn't quite hear the film.
A lot of people showing up a
tell you that
little
got in the way.
tardy to it.
Yeah. A lot of you watch the Cineplex commercial go, oh, remember to turn off your phones and don't talk during the movie. And then 45 people walk in. At that point. So I did think maybe I had that going through my noggin.
Did they sing and harmonize when the music was playing?
No comment.
All right.
No, they didn't.
Sometimes they did. When I
Did
watched
they?
Black Panther, a bunch of people were just like making sounds with the Black Panther movie, and I was like, it's like 4D where I feel like I'm not supposed to be here.
I think that's how I felt during Sinners a little bit too. Yeah, I think that might have got in the way. Black Panther I saw in St. Albert, which is like the whitest place in the world. So I don't know
Yeah.
if I got the full cultural experience as much as I did Sinners.
Great
Is it-
hamburger in St. Albert, though, eh?
Jack's Burger Shack. Yeah.
Shout out.
That is a banger right there,
That is a
man.
banger.
Yeah,
Dang.
shout out the hometown. I hate admitting I'm from there.
It's so pleasant.
It is pleasant, but as a comedian, if you admit anything in your life was good, people think that you're a fraud.
No, but it's better to be that than to be like 50% of comics in New York.
You mean
Who are
Right,
just like,
yeah.
man, I'm out these streets,
98% of comedians, period.
And then like you
Yeah.
find out and you're like, oh, well, no, actually, both your parents are quite successful software developers.
Yeah, the Nick Kroll of it all.
Yes.
Where his dad
Yes.
did 9/11
I
or
was
whatever.
13 years old. I came to America on a floating door. It was like, you went to private schools all the way up.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, my dad owned 9 mansions across the country.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ooh,
Must have
one
been
for
hard.
each of your siblings.
Yeah, must make rent easier in Brooklyn in 2007.
I go, we spent a lot of time on the road just going to the next place. I lived all over. Yeah, because you had houses in multiple cities.
Yeah, easy to roll the dice with the character Rafifi when rent's covered. Yeah, not a lot of pandering to the Grand Prairie crowd.
Not a lot of just seeing what works out there.
Yeah, with other people whose dad defended Bill Clinton in court. That's quite that's so funny when you look that one tweet where it's like never ask an alt musician why their parents' name is blue on Wikipedia.
Very fucking true.
Very true. Makes the stroke sound a lot different.
Yeah, not nearly as cool after that.
No, or who's who's J.J. Abrams' daughter?
Oh, I don't know.
Gracie Abrams.
Don't know who that is.
Super famous.
Yeah?
Yes, like pop star. And then that's
Oh,
another one
fuck,
where you're like,
really?
and he's like as Hollywood as it gets.
Yeah, there's so many people in that world.
Is
though.
she
Like,
black famous or white famous?
He's white famous.
Oh, damn.
There's so many people in that fucking world. There's so many.
Yeah.
I will say stand-up seems to be, and not so much anymore, but for a while it seemed to be the one where it's like, None of these are like Nepo babies.
Well, because stand-up, you have to develop a skill, whereas acting, you just have to kind of be attractive.
You just have to show
Yeah,
up.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to take
You have
some
to
lessons
show up
and be
and pretend to be
attractive.
something you're not, which weirdly, when you come from that background, is very easy.
Very simple.
Yeah. Oh, Ariana Grande can be black and also
Latino and also a white woman.
and also whoever she was in Wicked.
She's Korean
And
now.
anemic.
She's gonna be Korean soon.
Yeah, she's Korean now.
Yeah, get ready
Yeah.
to learn Chinese, buddy.
What?
She's gonna be a Chinese movie star. You don't think so? That's gonna be the next move for her.
Are you saying that, like, on the Pokemon ladder of Asians, Koreans turn into Chinese people?
No, I'm saying if she's only her whole career has been whatever ethnicity is popular, she pretends to be that.
Right.
China's gonna be next.
Is China popular right now? Are they having a moment?
Well, I just think we were talking a second ago about the Chinese film industry, how everyone's wanting to capture that.
I feel like she'll pivot back around to be El Salvadorian.
You think they're up
Yeah.
next?
I think they're out.
I think
they're having a
Latino-
moment.
I actually think Latinos are about to have their moment, man.
Yeah, they're having a moment.
Yeah,
I think it's going to
probably.
be real bad with them for ICE for the next couple of years, but
I
I think they're
think-
going to come back swinging.
Yeah, they're
dude.
gonna make great music from it.
They're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
make some good.
Yeah.
And then after that, then 30 years later, all those kids that worked in the Nike factory in China are going to pop out with hits. Dude.
Right. There's gonna be a good kid, Mad City for Chinese kids.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's gonna make unbelievable art.
and Adidas all got along.
Good kid, bad city, terrible sewing machine.
Good kid, mad parents.
Yeah. The glue would probably kill me by the end of the song.
Good kid, glorious leader.
Anytime I'm in the People's Republic of China, all I hear is she.
Funny stuff. Not gonna add to it, but really good riff,
Yeah, that
Sean.
one's gonna get me eventually.
That was a
That one's
funny
gonna
one.
get
Feel
me
bad
eventually.
laughing about it even, but that is a good
No,
riff.
don't worry.
Yeah.
To pimp a Nike swoop.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. To
yeah.
pimp a dragon.
To stitch a butterfly onto sneakers.
Yeah, I'm still feeling bad about Wiggers. I'm not gonna add in.
No, you're good.
And good kid, mad parents.
Buddy, if you feel bad, imagine how they feel.
What did? Oh God! What? Instead of Damn, the album's gonna be called yeah.
I was gonna say, like,
Mr.
now
Morales.
that
No, never mind.
well, El Salvadorians are next up. I think there's gonna be a lot of kids that grew up going to private school rolling they R's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
kids being like, "No, I said my father was a senator."
Yeah, a lot of Chet Holmgren types.
Yeah,
The way
and also,
he's
dude,
eating oxtail, he's
just-
gonna be.
the music that's fucking coming out of specifically Spanish culture is banging. Rosalia's rips, Bad Bunny's fucking on top.
Is it Gracie Abrams though?
Ain't no
See,
Gracie
I have
Abrams.
no idea
Yeah.
who Gracie Abrams is.
I only do because of my girlfriend, and my roommate loves girl music.
Your girlfriend struck me as someone who would love Sabrina Carpenter.
She likes Sabrina, but has really strong, can really talk your ear off about her versus Olivia Rodrigo. And my roommate's the same way. My roommate's a straight guy who loves Ariana Grande's music.
Okay, so your roommate just hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
No,
Just
he's
saying.
a straight guy.
Sure.
Dude, he watches Rocky with me. We suck
was
each
a
other
straight
off, and then we
Yeah.
listen to Gracie
He
Abrams.
watches
Straight
Rocky.
as an arrow. He loves
always
wrestling.
always
wrestling.
Always comments on Rocky's build. Keeps turning to you and going, "Why don't you get built like that, Noah?" And feeling your shoulder.
Yeah.
No.
Do you
I
know
won't
he-
entertain
He
this.
You know
makes
Sylvester-
me dinner. We sleep in the same
Do you know
bed.
Sylvester
He's-
Stallone actually got jacked like that by just drinking melted ice cream? Did you know that?
Rocky 1, I believe it.
Yeah, he's actually not that shred. He's like
He's huge,
but
he's
not like
Rocky
defined.
3, he was definitely counting his macros. But Rocky 1, he was just a regular jacked guy.
Yeah,
What do you guys think of Rob Mack? Have you heard about this?
love him. Love him. He's getting way too much work done.
But did you hear
The
he
name
changed
change.
his name to Rob Mack?
Yeah, because
He's not Rob McKellen. yet.
McKellen. I would fuck up McKellen.
McKellen.
Yeah, but it's like he's just become a corporation. He's like in
Yeah.
Community, the guy who just is Subway. That is what he decided to be.
Weird pull, but I get it.
But it's such a. I know that it's a weird poll,
I-
but like they did nail it with the guy who's just he sold his soul to become Subway.
It does feel like he sold his soul a little
I
bit.
also feel like though the moment that he's kind of, in my opinion, having a what's his name, Seth MacFarlane situation where it
Yeah.
feels like he's just focused on too many things at once. Where I feel like when he was just narrowed in and focused on Always Sunny in Philadelphia, apparently he was spending like 42 to 46 weeks a year just on Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and that's why people
Yeah.
are like, this is one of the best shows of all time.
And the show is awesome.
Show's phenomenal.
It's good.
Yeah.
I adore that show.
One of the funniest things ever put on screen.
Truly fucking, and he writes fucking all of it.
Mostly entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's something like very like inherently American about making an amazing piece of art, and eventually it's so successful that you're like, how do I make my name easier for the average H&M consumer? I need a line of pleated jeans.
Well, I
Yeah.
also thought he was so fucking cool because he gained all that weight for the season.
Yes.
And now he got real shredded.
Do you want to know how he gained all that weight?
Melted ice cream.
Melted
Melted
ice
I know
cream,
that.
absolutely.
I remember I saw
Jared
an
Leto
interview
also
with him.
did that to gain weight so he could kill John Lennon.
Yeah. Good group. Good group for me to be in.
Just the ice cream boy.
The Ice
Ice
Cream
Cream
Boys. I bet those guys
To go into a
love
pu-
Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah. To walk into Baskin Robbins and be like, which one of these is going to get me to fucking kill John Lennon? How much of this shit do I need until I can take out an icon?
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh, the salted caramel.
That's
Ooh.
such a fat boy flavor, though. Dude,
Fat
I
flavor.
this is gonna sound so mean, but I hope you just get fat and don't get swole. And
Not
you gotta
gonna
live
happen,
life for
bro.
No,
a
I
while.
hope, you get, no, I hope
uh-uh.
you get skinny fat. I hope you get a little pouch.
Skinny fat.
Not
is fun,
happening,
yeah.
bro.
I hope
Not
you get a
happening.
little pouch, and that's it.
I hope
A
that
guy
this
like me,
backfires.
a former high school athlete, never happened before. That's never happened to anyone. My life is glory forever.
A skinny, athletic, former high school athlete
Yeah, those guys do well generally.
built like Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah,
Look at you go.
gonna be built like that, selling so many used Camrys. That's what my future's looking like.
I hope you count your macros and become the most shredded dude imaginable.
Well, it is like sometimes you're like, I'm not even gonna say this. It's so gay. Never
Oh,
mind.
no.
Well, it is like, you know the Nate Bargatze joke where he's like, I got those P90X things, and I was like, I don't want to be too jacked. That's where my brain is always at. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be Matt Rife. Like that, as if that's like the next step. Like
God,
there's so
yeah.
much in between that I forget to
Yeah.
consider.
Heavens to Betsy, who'd want to be Matt Rife?
Yeah. Well, also the reason I'm doing the ice cream, not doing the ice cream thing now, but I'm just eating so much because I've gone to the gym all year and do not lift more weight.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
so I was like, something's got to change.
But also, like, the protein intake to actually do that is fucking gross.
Well, that's
like,
why I'm doing
working
it.
with a trainer right now, and he's
Yeah.
like, so you need to up your protein a ton. And I'm like, okay, so, like, a scoop a day? And he's like, no, like, you're probably going to have, like, 2 to 3 scoops of protein a day.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm at right now. But it is,
Yeah.
I'm paying the
But,
fee.
dude, let's go to Chipotle later.
I'm
Double
in.
up on chicken. Ooh!
Double up on chicken.
Double up on chicken. No
Yeah.
rice. Just the lettuce bed.
It's-
You can't do the corn. Too many carbs.
Yeah. It's been a monkey knuckle situation. Is that what it's called? Monkey paw. A monkey paw
Monkey knuckle.
situation.
Monkey knuckle is a guy with a really small penis. That's what monkey knuckle is.
Monkey Knuckles, what I'm
Yeah.
going to do to any wiggers I find after the show. Come around here getting Monkey Knuckle, boys.
Holy fuck.
That is our word.
You have to cut this, but that's why I didn't like sinners. Yeah.
That's
Anyways, the monkey paw situation for my girlfriend, where my shoulders are getting broader, but I smell like shit all the time.
what?
Well, because I'm getting jacked, but at the cost of I fart and smell like shit all the time.
I know, but your body gets used to it.
It hasn't yet.
Oh.
Yeah, fart in the storm.
Actually, I was late here because I was constipated. So
Well,
I'm
there
kind of
you
with
go.
you. I'm kind of
Yeah,
with you. But
those
I,
in
Can't stop
glass
shitting. You
houses.
can't start shitting.
I was
Yeah.
like, my third day in of doing like the amount, because the amount of like ISO 100 I have to take is absurd, like the protein powder. And like my
Yeah.
second or third day of doing it, I was just riding a bike and I was like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. And I pulled over, and it was the craziest shit I've ever had.
I feel like you
just-
really
it
weren't
was
on my
all-
side 20 minutes ago, and now you're saying exactly what I'm
All
saying.
out of my system within, like, I'm not kidding, 3 seconds. Like, it was
Yeah,
just
dude.
like, and then just done. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it turns out concentrated dairy isn't great for your bowels.
Well, ISO I don't think is concentrated dairy, is it?
Oh, ISO's not. No,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm drinking the whey.
you're on
That's
whey. You're crazy.
just-
You're
yeah.
crazy.
The problem is I'm also still cheap, so I'm like upping my calories by 1,000 calories and not wanting to spend more money. So it's just the cheapest everything, and that's how you get here. That's how you
Yeah.
used to drink melted ice cream.
Because it's nice and cheap.
Also, you're
It's efficient.
like, yeah, I'm upping
It's
my
the
calories.
fastest way to get
it's
a
like
lot of
nothing but
calories.
sugar. Like, that's how you get gout. You're going to
Listen,
get diabetes.
And I'm saying that I don't do it anymore. But I did that when I was 19. There was no such thing as empty calories. It was just calories in, see what happens. Got huge stretch marks on my ass. That was the other thing.
Nice.
Big
dude.
weird stretch marks, and then lost the weight, and then just looked like I was self-harming.
Ooh. Did you have stretch marks across the chest yet?
No, just the butt. Well, I had a real little butt. That was the biggest place of
Ladies,
growth.
I hope you're listening right
Yeah,
now.
I had
You got a big fat behind.
You wouldn't believe how convex my butt used to be. For me to have this little of a butt still and have stretch marks.
I love that you started doing all this just to get the build that a gay man would love.
Yeah, but you didn't see me before. I was such a little twink before. Like this is 30 more pounds
Okay,
on.
more question. Did
Yeah.
your roommates see you before? Do they seem happier
That's
or
when he
upset?
suddenly got really into Ariana Grande.
I've been friends with him since I was in high school. So
he's watched the whole journey.
He's seen the full spectrum, yes.
Yeah, he's seen the full spectrum, and he's loved every inch of it.
He's been like, no, let's get a better look at you. Drop the drawers.
Your ass is covered in stretch marks. Do you want some more? Just kidding, man. We're homies. Let's watch Rocky again.
Let me rub a little oil into that. Only playing.
No, I feel bad making fun of him, but it is, he does listen to Ariana Grande and Gracie Abrams a whole lot for a straight guy. And end of sentence.
What's his,
And scene.
does he like dogs?
Cat guy.
Cat.
Yeah.
It's not great.
I do.
Those famously masculine cats.
You have a cat here right now.
My girlfriend is playing with my cat. Every time I look at him, I go,
Yeah,
"You're
literally, his girlfriend, you fucking gaylord. His girlfriend.
Yeah, girlfriend.
is
Ever
with
heard
the
of it?
cat. Yeah, he can have a cat once he's getting pussy.
Yeah, I got a cat. What do you got? Batman comics? Get the hell out of here.
Get out of here.
I do have
back
those.
to your
That's maybe
roommate.
the straightest thing about me is how much I'm into Batman.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
People are going to think we cut
People-
something out there.
I
People
know.
are going to
Yeah.
hear just a pause and be like, they must have cut something out.
People are going to
Straight
hear
guys
the wheels
love
turning.
a guy with a suit where you can see the nipples and the six-pack
Yes.
drawn onto it.
It is funny that he drew that six-pack in.
The
eh?
George Clooney ones? Yeah, really
yeah,
funny.
very funny that he's like, we got to draw this shit in.
People, I mean, it is like the straightest thing around is a guy with rage issues and daddy issues.
Yeah.
Batman does have both.
He
See,
does
I
have
would also
both.
say daddy issues is the most like bisexual woman thing as well, though.
Well, their daddy is, they're like, daddy didn't approve me. Straight ones is like, he's gone, but I want to fight him and I want to fight the world, but he's gone. You know, like,
I never beat my dad in a fight.
you ever beat your dad in a fight?
I'm just saying that's the type of guy.
That
I
is
was
the
adding
type of
to
guy.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Didn't your dad have long COVID? You could definitely
It's a
take him when he's,
sensitive subject, dude.
take him when he's coughing, and you're just like, ha ha!
Yeah, punch him once
Did,
in the gut.
did
He's out,
struggle
dog.
with long COVID. That is true. He's the only bisexual in the world. Or sorry, he's the only non-bisexual long COVID haver.
It's crazy that you won't out your roommate, but you'll out your dad.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't that a thing that only bisexuals had long COVID?
Was it?
It was only bisexuals with ADHD who had long COVID.
I did hear that only they/thems get long COVID.
Yes, and my dad.
Yeah, your dad. And your dad.
Yeah.
Your dad started a GoFundMe because he had long COVID.
Oh, that would have been better.
That
No,
is
I'm
a
just
very
kidding.
they-them move.
Yeah. Have you beat your dad in a fight? Have you ever fought your dad before?
It was like unthinkable right up to the point it like was definitely me would have
Winning.
won.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was like this isn't even a thing we can conceive, and then there was like a square up moment, and then I was like, this is an ancient man.
Yeah.
And then he was clearly like, this grown man is gonna beat me up, but I'm an old man. And then both of us were like, what are we doing? And then it stopped.
I feel like that is, you hear that people want to beat up their dad. Where does that come from? Is that a real thing or is that a movie trope?
I think it's a movie trope for the most part.
Yeah, I don't know anyone
I
who
think
wanted to
it's
beat
like
up
a
their dad.
romanticized thing. I wouldn't want to hurt my dad.
I think those are all guys that want to fuck their moms.
But I think it's more in a way of like passing the baton of manliness, where it's like I make more money than my dad and I could beat the shit out of him.
I definitely don't. And if I did, it would be sad for both of us.
Yeah, that's what I don't get about it. Is it's like your dad's supposed to feel proud of you for beating him up, but it sounds so horrible and sad.
The baton of manliness was like, Dad, I made a pretty good pasta. And he was like, that's a pretty darn good sauce.
Yes.
What'd you do? Put salt in the noodles? And I was like, yeah. He's like, that's as far as I know how to do pasta.
God damn.
Yeah, the baton of manliness is now my dad feels comfortable inviting his work colleagues to my shows.
Oh, that's
that's a big one,
That's
man.
actually kind of sweet.
That was sweet. I headlined a show in Edmonton. And it was a lot of my parents' friends, which stressful but nice.
Yeah, that is
that's-
actually kind of nice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it was
positive.
good. Yeah.
I had
Did he invite his boyfriend?
I've told Darcy this
Yeah,
story.
his
This
personal
one,
trainer.
Is he
Right.
gonna listen to this? Does he
No,
support
but
you
I
that
feel
hard?
sad about it. No, but it's,
Yeah, I can see you being like, you leave my dad. Fair, fair. Only Joshin. We're just
no,
Joshin.
I know. He's not gonna listen.
Your dad's
to this.
gonna
He'll
listen to
never
this
see
and be like, "My son is a fucking."
He's wheezing.
I almost hit the
My
W right
son.
there.
Angrily on the ventilator.
Yeah.
What the
Almost
hell
hit
you
that
doing?
W, brother.
I gave you everything.
I'm not gonna do it.
This is hard, me baby.
Yeah, he sounds gay. My son is a fucking weetard.
Like Stevie from Malcolm in the Middle.
My son is actually.
Well, also because Stevie made everything sad. He's like, it's okay. I understand you were on a podcast with two. You were in Vancouver. Your girlfriend's house was on fire.
They don't even know that.
My girlfriend's apartment was on fire. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you did. I was literally just about to cut it.
I
but
didn't
you
wanna
got too
bring it
much
up.
now. It's too juicy.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring
Girlfriend's apartment was on fire 2 nights ago.
Yep, real funny.
Real funny. Oh, so it looks like the gay guy's gonna be real upset when your girlfriend moves in, eh?
Yeah, that's what it's looking
it up.
like.
You know who's going to be upset? His girlfriend when she listens to this.
Yeah, and she's like actively assessing all of her smoke damaged items, and I'm like, how funny is that shit? I'm like, babe, I couldn't deal with this. I have a podcast to do.
I have to do a podcast.
You gotta cut that, eh? She's gonna not like that. Because boys have been accused.
Oh, really?
Boys that on the table.
Oh, brother.
I'm just kidding. I
Oh,
don't care if
brother.
you cut it, but that is.
I'm just kidding. I don't care if you got it, but I would appreciate it.
You'll
But
get
she
a
would.
long
But she
message
would.
from me later.
This
with
is where you find out
timestamps.
your dad never had long COVID. He just loves wakeboarding. Sorry, I'm in the hospital with long COVID. Cowabunga!
Hey, we met your girlfriend.
You did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she was very
Lovely
nice.
person.
Lovely.
Maybe
yeah.
one of the top 5 people I wouldn't want their lives to burn down.
Yeah.
Thank you. Me too. Me too. Charlotte,
Yes.
love you. I'm so sorry about your apartment. Feel guilty that I'm here right now. Feel guilty that I'm in Vancouver having a really nice time.
Oh.
It's so lovely.
Don't tell her that, eh?
Yeah, dude,
You
I
are-
have been
Darcy's
having.
place. His
experiencing-
apartment burnt down too.
You're experiencing Vancouver at the peak season.
It's been so nice. It's so lovely, this city, except for one street. But I'm not allowed to say that,
Oh
are
yeah,
ya?
Davy Street.
Yeah.
Homophobe over here. Yeah. That's the gay
Yeah.
street for anyone who doesn't know. That's the gay street.
There is
Actually, the gay street is whatever street fucking Noah's roommate's on. That's what right? White Avenue.
There's a town that is
White
where I
Avenue, more
live,
like
but
White
who
Rapper
cares?
Avenue. Get him out of here.
There's a town in Alberta that my girlfriend's dad lives in that outlawed Pride.
What?
Yeah, maybe not outlawed, but they do not celebrate it.
Outlawed it makes it seem
what
like there's
colors
gonna
are
be a
there?
sheriff with 2 guns ready to draw on anyone who's out there. That's
No,
fucking crazy.
Is
I
that
see
bad?
more than 3 of them in a truck. I'm firing.
Yeah, not a lot of rainbows in that town. Their crosswalks are still just normal.
Okay, I don't like that term normal. Because I'd like to point out, based on how many crosswalks are rainbow, their crosswalks are boring. Their crosswalks are abnormal.
The town
Crosswalks
I'm
are
from
fucking-
proudly has rainbow sidewalks that people do deface often, but they're there. Their taxpayer is paying
they're
for it.
good.
Yeah,
they got
and
some rainbow
people
ones.
are
That's
generally
kinda
happy
nice.
about it.
Vancouver, we got some Chinese ones. That's pretty good too.
Do you?
We do.
Well, how are they Chinese?
Well, there's no crosswalk. You just go.
Yeah, good kid, mad crosswalks.
Good kid, terrible driver.
Oh my god. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
Yeah, the
Got it.
police are after them with parking tickets.
Should we cut it?
Yeah, let's do it.